If you spent your weekend as a wedding guest, you certainly were not alone. According to The Knot, September 21st was the most popular wedding date of 2024, and that can mean a really high price tag. We talked to local wedding professionals about how to avoid breaking the budget for your big day.
Love is patient, love is kind, love is expensive.
They seem like small expenses, but they really add up in the end.
According to wedding website The Knot, the national average cost of a wedding in 2023 was $35,000, up $5,000 from the year before, in part thanks to rising prices and inflation. Louisville wedding planner Courtney Samuel has had to manage that in events for her own clients.
As venues get more popular and florals get more expensive to outsource, all of those things impact your wedding day.
Samuel said for couples at the start of planning, venue choice is crucial because it can set every other part of the budget.
Some venues, for example, require you to use an in-house catering team that may be more expensive than another venue that you might be able to bring in whatever caterer you want.
Alex Honeycutt co-owns the refinery in Jeffersonville. He says it's becoming more common for couples to save by picking an untraditional wedding day.
I've seen weddings save 30–40% on their entire wedding budget by having maybe a Thursday wedding.
Honeycutt encourages booking early. He says many venues fill up 14 to 18 months out, especially for peak months, which in Louisville are September and October, followed by the late spring.
May is always a little tricky in this area because of Derby.
As costs rise, Samuel notes couples are choosing to prioritize personal touches and fun additions like late night snacks.
And I think it's cool because it makes it a little bit more unique to the couple.
After deciding what you value most, she says making small cuts can add up to major savings.
Maybe you need 8 hours of photography instead of 10, and that helps with that budget. Maybe you want to do some floating candles for centerpieces and not a huge floral centerpiece on every one.
With a clear vision, Samuel says your dream day doesn't have to be a budget nightmare.
To manage a budget, you have to manage your expectations.
In 2023, the average cost of a wedding in Kentucky was $20,000, so lower than the national average, but the prices do go up in our surrounding states. $26,000 for Indiana, $28,000 for Tennessee, and $30,000 for Ohio. And just to speak to the popularity of these months in the fall season, I'm going to weddings 3 weekends in a row the next 3 weekends.
Which I would say is expensive by itself.
It is, yeah. It's a pricey industry, and the prices are kind of only going up this time of year.
Yeah, I guess I'm saying it's not cheap to be a guest at a wedding either,
No.
but I hear you.
No.
Well, Sam, that's a lot to take in there.